Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, so this pick a card reading is going to be, do they miss you? Okay, so this could be soulmate, twin flame, just a crush, a person of interest, significant other, someone you're asking about while in quarantine, whatever. This would just be whoever this is. Do they miss you? Most of my readings, or all of my readings, are usually romantic, but apply it however you will, because in this case, I'm assuming that a lot of people are missing a lot of people given circumstance, okay? So we'll just see how this goes, alright? So this is pile 1, the chakra bracelet, pile 2, the evil eye bracelet, and pile 3, this purple bracelet. Let's get started. I will be using the Shadowscape Tarot, Vice Versa Tarot, Romance Angel Oracle deck, and the Angel Answers for those of you who are new and just want to know what cards I use, okay? So pile number 1, does your person miss you? The person you're asking about. Alright, so we have, make sure you can see everything. We have 7 of Swords, we have 8 of Swords, we have the Lovers, the Moon, clarifier cards, we have the 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. Okay, definitely could be some Aries or Pisces energy. Let me just make these look pretty. Also, my nails are like very red because I had red nail polish and I removed it, and now they just look very red. It's better. Gotta white balance that. Okay. So, what kind of connection is this? We have codependency in the reverse, soulmate, attraction, passion, and then we have choose a new direction. I gotta choose a direction to put this, and no. Interesting. And that's about like, will they contact you? So by the looks of it right now, it might be a no, but we'll obviously look at that and see. God, it's hot in here. So, alright, so the overall energy with the 7 of Swords is like a very sneaky energy, clarified by 8 of Pentacles, which is like working. I kind of feel like this person is working very hard to like, this person's working really, really hard to kind of sneak when it comes to like, it could be like sneaking on social media, it could be asking people in a very like secretive and coy way how you're doing, okay? Like they could be checking up on you through other people, but like I feel like you don't know that, okay? That's like the overall energy, okay? I feel like they do have a way that they can talk to you, even if it's just through someone else, like a message, you know, because like this bird is flying, it's like, oh yeah, like you if you can't move, if you can't deliver the letter, you can give the letter to the bird and they can deliver it, you know. But I feel like there could be some circumstances where they kind of feel stuck. Obviously, current circumstances, you know, everyone's in quarantine, you know, that's just when I'm filming this, but this is timeless, okay? I'm sure most of you who are watching this will be watching it currently, but this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you watch it. But whatever it is, whatever the circumstance, something about it, they just kind of feel stuck. It's like I feel like they are able to actually contact you. It's like this person, like the swords are in front of this girl, or like to the side, and she feels like she can't escape, but in reality all she has to do is just like kind of stand up and walk through, like the swords aren't really in front of her, there's kind of to the side, okay? Let's see, I feel like they're more behind her than in front of her actually for this specific card, because the other cards usually the swords are kind of in front and then on the back it's empty, but I feel like for this deck the swords are neither in front nor behind her, like they're literally off to the side. On this side she's wearing a blindfold, and it's like if she took off the blindfold she would realize, but she can't because her hands are literally tied behind her and she has a sword behind her back. So I kind of feel like, with this person, it might be like a circumstance where it might seem like they can actually easily talk to you, but maybe there is actually something that is bothering them, that is tying their hands. It might not be as dire as they make it. It might be more of like an excuse than an actual obstacle, but either way they consider it an obstacle, they consider it a reason to not be able to communicate with you, okay? It could be money issues. I don't really see anything about like healing work that needs to be done other than the codependency card showing up right there. But I feel like the Two of Pentacles, it talks about financial disarray, but it can also talk about like just juggling a bunch of different things that you have and trying to find some type of balance and stability. And then sometimes it could also talk about like spiritual things, all right? But let's see. Also keep in mind you have 8, 7, 6. Yeah, you have 2 8s, okay? 8s talk about movement. All right, so I feel like they're not really doing the proper things or making the proper moves to approach you, if that makes sense. Okay? I just get this like really hesitant energy. Be like, yeah, I could do this, but you know, like I could talk to them, but I mean like I didn't get paid yet. I'm not gonna be able to, you know, to bring them out somewhere nice or pay for dinner or whatever. Or I really can't, like my car's in the shop now. Looks like I can't do this. Or I can't text them. They like I'm not sure if I'm gonna be busy. Like I feel like they might actually have like tangible things that are getting in the way, like maybe like you know, they have a lot of issues with work stuff, like they don't really get much free time, or even if they're home right now working, obviously with the whole quarantine thing, they could still be working from home and they really don't have time to be able to approach you, okay? But like notice how like the strings or the rope is kind of coming loose, so I feel like this person is like they're slowly finding a way out of this, because I kind of imagine like if they kind of wiggle and maneuver just enough, they can actually get this sword to cut right through the string, the rope. So it might be that type of situation where they're trying to find their way out of it. I feel like they're trying to get out of this consistent or inconsistent rather energy of being like, oh, I can't talk to them because this, I can't do this because that, whatever. And it's like just a lot of excuses and a lot of like trying times, okay? It's funny how we have the 7 and the 8 of Swords like right next to each other. Like again, like I'm also kind of getting just like this very deceptive energy, like they might appear to you that they're stuck and that they really can't do anything and that they can't really talk to you, but in reality they might actually have a plan, you know, to like, you know, have the sword cut through the rope, but I feel like they're trying to play it off as like they can't talk to you, they don't have time to talk to you, and I feel like they might just want to surprise you. I feel like they might be very deceptive about their feelings, not like in a bad way, but they're just not telling you how they feel, or they're not really talking to you right now. I feel like they're waiting for the right moment to come in, okay, right moment to kind of swoop in and come grab you, you know, talk to you, okay? Trying to see what other message I can get from this Two of Pentacles before moving on to the next row of cards. Let's see. I feel like I got her as like just juggling. Time management and prioritization. Okay, so I feel like they could be managing their time better, or like they don't feel like they keep putting you off. Okay, they might be trying to prioritize things better and being like, you know what, like I really, like, even if I can't meet up with them, I can at least talk to them, you know. I feel like maybe in the past they were kind of this like all or nothing type of attitude about it, where there's like, look, if I can't meet up with them and hang out with them physically, I shouldn't be talking to them and texting them because I don't want them to think that I'm leading them on. And it's just like, you're not leading someone on if you are interested in them and you're simply talking to them first. Like even if you aren't really available to hang out yet, talking to them and texting them or messaging them a little bit is better than just ignoring them and not speaking to them at all. So I feel like it's very cut and dry with this energy right now, because it's just all air, you know, like there's like two cups, 1 fire, but otherwise it's pentacles and swords. Like it's like a very cut and dry all or nothing type of thing. Like I feel like yeah, like they're communicating and they can easily communicate, but instead of asking you how you're doing, they're asking other people around you, okay? So other people in your work environment, school environment, okay? Like you probably have mutual friends, or maybe they have their own friends that know you a little bit more, like they're around you more, you know? Like maybe maybe this person like left wherever this is, like maybe if it's a job, they left the department that you and their friends or whatever, or all these people were at, and maybe they work somewhere else, maybe they graduated, you know, from school that you both went to or something, you know, or maybe they just don't really frequent at the same place they used to that you're at, you know. But I feel like, again, they do have like an inner web, they do have connections that are still around you that they probably ask about, and they're like, how is this person doing, how's this person doing, blah blah. But even then, I feel like it's not as directly, like it might just be like they might just like really sneak with the conversation, burp confirmation, to the point where it's like their friends could just be talking, and then maybe they find a way to kind of fit you in there, or to just to get them to mention you first, so that they don't seem like they're asking about you. Okay? Like, you guys could all be like in the same field of work, same major, same whatever, again, same friend group, and like I don't know, they could be like, oh yeah, so I was working on this project, I was doing this thing, and the other group of people were also doing this thing, and then like this person just like, oh yeah, who are those other people again? Who else is doing this? Oh yeah, oh her, oh him, yeah, so like what project were they working on? What were they doing? How's or they might generalize even more, like, yeah, how's everyone else's project coming along, just so that they can be like, oh yeah, well, this person, that person, and you do all this, just so that they can get a glimpse of like news about you. But it's very vague, it's very sneaky. Like, I feel like they know how to be very, very, very sneaky, not like in a distrustful later, like I don't think it's like in a cheating type of way, but I just feel like they definitely, like, this is kind of standing out to me as secretly codependent, okay? Secretly obsessed. Like very mysterious, very quiet, okay? Like, I feel like just a very, very quiet energy with them, with this Moon card and the King of Cups. Like, oh God, please. Like, this person is just being very elusive, and like, I feel like a really, really close friend might understand what they're doing. They might be kind of watching them or keep an eye and being like, I know you're asking about this person, just very in a very coy way, I know you're doing this, whatever. But like, they're still finding a way to just be very sneaky about it and not be like too direct or to the point, because they don't want anyone to like get suspicious. They don't want anyone to be like, oh, I thought you were over this person, why are you asking about them, you know? So like, yeah, they find a way to be more casual about it. Like they might ask about you, but they'll ask about other people around you, just so that they don't seem like they're only asking about you. Does that make sense? So like, yeah, they could be Pisces. They could have Pisces in their chart. Okay, they could have a lot of water. Alright, I feel like for a lot of you, this could be like divine masculine energy in here, because the Emperor card is also Aries energy. Because like, oof. You know, I'm also kind of getting, I feel like, because it's usually how it is. Oh yeah, overall energy, mutual energy is right here. Them, and then you. So I feel like they could be finding you as very mysterious, you know, like, again, they don't really know that much about you. They didn't really get a chance to know you all that well, or like maybe you had like a little like very casual conversation when you did talk, but it was never really like deep. It was a very surface level type of, you know, like water cooler type of conversations, you know, if any conversations at all. And they really don't know that much about you, so they really want to get to know a lot about you. So yeah, like they're kind of asking about you in a very coy way. I mean, if they have friends that do know that they like you and everything, which I'm sure their friends know the whole deal, they probably do update them. But I feel like, again, it's a very sneaky way. Like maybe their friends are like, oh well, if we tell them directly how this person is, that they're gonna think that, like, you know, they might get defensive and be like, well, what makes you think I'm thinking about this person, you know? So I feel like even their friends, they might be like, oh yeah, so this person, our other friend was hanging out with this person the other day, so oh my god, this person said the funniest thing the other day, you want to hear what they said? Or, you know, like, I feel like maybe even like I'm saying, their friends are kind of in on it, where like they know that your person can be a little stubborn about it, and they don't really want to admit that they miss you. They don't want to admit that they're asking about you. So I feel like their friends just kind of spoon feed them or give them little breadcrumbs, just so that they still know what you're up to without having to ask you themselves, because I feel like they know, I feel like their friends are fully aware that this person, your person you're asking about, is very, in a way, codependent on them to relay information about you, because they're around you but your person is not. Like they haven't seen you in a while, I feel like. So yeah, like they're finding ways to kind of update them about you without them directly asking their friends, you know what I mean? Because they don't want their friend to get like, I feel like, to be defensive or closed off about it and be like, yeah, like, I'm great, I didn't ask about them, like what makes you think I want to know what they're up to? I'm over them, right? And their friends are just like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I feel like their friends know them well enough. Their friends know them well enough that they're just like, yeah, I'm not gonna phrase it in a way that he or she asked about you, but I'm just gonna drop a couple breadcrumbs just so that they still know what they're up to without having to ask, okay? That's as clear as I can make it with that, okay? But yes, I feel like they just find you very mysterious, but they really keep their feelings to themselves. Like, they don't really want to directly ask. Like I said, they're very coy about it. They don't want to directly ask anyone how you're doing. They just kind of, I feel like it's more like an eavesdropping energy than like a directly asking type of energy, okay? With the mutual energies, definitely some soulmate and definitely some soulmate energy, okay? I feel like some throat chakra is really discombobulated right now because I'm like stuttering and fluttering my words, okay? So I feel like it's a lot of like jumbled words about this. Maybe they try to listen to like everything that they hear about you, but then they also try to decipher what's actually true, what's actually like what they need to evaluate more, pay attention to more, what's just like a casual thing. I'm getting, you could be around other people that they might be like a little jealous of, or they might be like, huh, who's that? I wonder if they're dating anyone else. I wonder if they're sleeping with anyone else, like it's like this low-key possessive love type of energy where even though they're not even with you right now, it's like they kind of want you all to themselves, or if anything, they don't want to see you with someone else, because there is a really strong energy with the soulmates, a strong like the lover's energy, okay, which is also Gemini energy. I feel like the lovers is probably like the only major arcana card that I really never want to associate the zodiac sign with, because the lovers is just the lovers, but it also is Gemini energy, but the lovers is just the lovers. Other cards could apply to any other reading, but for this specifically, I'm like, don't focus on Gemini, because I don't want you to be like, no one's a Gemini, just focus on this is the lovers, okay? I guess that was a message for someone. So yeah, I feel like you or them, it could be, yeah, definitely divine masculine energy. I feel like someone, it could be them, they're very in tune with this now. Not that they never knew about it, they probably felt something or had like a hunch, but I feel like they feel a stronger connection to you. Even if they don't physically see you, they feel a strong connection to you. I feel like they're kind of aware that this is a deeper connection and not just like a superficial sexual type of crush. It's like a real love, really emotional, because like they probably have had a crush on you for a really long time, to the point where they're like, okay, this, I can't even call this a crush anymore, this is love. Like, even if I don't talk to this person, I've liked them for like years, like I feel like if it's longer than like 4 months, then the crush is considered love, okay? But I still don't know how far that can go, because if you like are crushing on someone for months and months and months, but you don't really know them at all, it might just be like a very intense infatuation. So obviously take that with a grain of salt. But I do feel like it's a strong connection going on between you guys. You have 3 major arcana cards. You have soulmate. Okay, there's a lot of attraction here, a lot of passion here. Okay. But they're definitely still being a little sneaky or like deceptive about their feelings. And again, like, it doesn't mean that they're deceiving you, but they're just not telling you how they feel. Like, they're not being upright. I feel like they're kind of afraid to talk to you right now and to tell you their feelings, to express their feelings, because with the choose a new direction and no in the category where I ask, like, are they going to contact you soon? Yeah, I feel like they're probably not gonna contact you anytime soon. Like, And that could be anything. That could be, oh yeah, if you're expecting them to contact you tomorrow, probably not. If you're expecting them to contact you next week, probably not. But they could still contact you within a year, you know, or within a couple months, you know. So don't get too hung up on, oh, they're not gonna contact me. But I feel like at least currently, they're still just trying to figure out how you're doing. But because they do it in a very secretive way, because they do it in a very coy, once in a while type of way, it's like they literally have to pick up breadcrumb to get to where they are. But because they don't ask you directly, and they don't even directly ask their friends, clear and cut, how is this person, it's going to take them a minute to really figure out how you are. It's going to take them a really long time to see how you're doing before they even come in. So, you know, it's almost like if they follow you at all on social media, you might have to be a little more transparent. That's really funny. You might have to be a little more transparent on social media just to kind of drop the breadcrumbs for them, you know, from the source, and be like, oh my god, like, I don't know, like, oh my god, hanging out with these friends, and they're like, okay, cool, those are their friends. Or, oh my god, I had a really fun time at this museum. Okay, cool, so they went to a museum, you know. Or like, I don't know, you know, please don't be like annoyingly like, oh my god, it's single, like, oh my god, I wish I had a quarantine buddy. Like, no, please don't do that, oh my god. But like, maybe, I feel like if they're trying to figure out if you're single or not, like, I don't know, maybe you can, I don't know, I just feel like just like kind of tease them a little bit, you know, like do something in like a bio, like, oh yeah, single, or like, I mean, that's up to you, because I personally wouldn't want to do that. But you know, like on like Facebook or something, like it tells you like, you know, your relationship status is single. I feel like you can probably make that open to public or whatever, or make it so that they can see that you're single or whatever. Just something like, if they're trying to figure out if you're in a relationship or not, I feel like they're still not entirely sure. Like, they probably think that you're, you know, you might be having like one night stands, hookups, fuck buddy, or you're just kind of like, you're just dating in general and just kind of keeping an open mind. I feel like they're just trying to figure out what you're up to, because I feel like they don't really want to do anything if you are with someone else. I feel like they might think that you moved on from them because it's been a while since you guys talked, okay? But I just feel like there's just this energy that they feel that you're kind of moving on or slipping away from them. So if not that, it might be a little bit split down the middle with you guys. If not, like, oh, that this person thinks that you're moving on, this person thinks you're with someone else, it could just simply mean, like, with a choose a new direction card, I feel like they just have to go about a different way of figuring out how you're doing. Even if they're still afraid to contact you directly, they might, like, revert to, like, just snooping on social media a little bit more, you know, they might, I feel like they might just do something more effective than just, like, whatever method that they're doing now to figure out how you're doing, okay? Like, maybe they're going to approach different people to see how you are instead of their friends who don't really know that much either about you, maybe, you know? Okay. So, yeah, I feel like they're definitely just beating around the bush, because something just about this reading, it just felt like very cut and dry, and like, I don't know, I just get like a really weird tactful kind of energy, you know? Like, yeah, just a very tactful type of energy coming from this person, where it's like they really don't want to be direct, you know? Because I feel like even just giving this reading, it just came off like kind of vague, but that's kind of what I'm getting. So like, yeah, like however they're finding out how you're doing it, it's like in the most vague, sneaky way. Like they're not giving away anything. It's like they have a total poker face about it, you know? Ouch. Just hit my funny bone. But yeah, so that's all I really have for you guys, pile number 1, okay? So if you enjoyed that reading, subscribe, like, comment, let me know how it resonated with you. Check out my other videos. If you want a private reading, I mean, I'm home, just let me know. You can email breezetarot@gmail.com. I'll put that in my description, and if I ever don't put it in my description, it's in my about page, like my email and all that, and it just shows all the prices and stuff like that, okay? So yeah, just let me know. Alright, so let's just move on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, Evil Eye Bracelet. Does your person miss you? We have the 4 of Swords. the High Priestess. So much mystery happening today. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The Ace of Swords. Strength, okay, Leo energy. Death in the reverse, Scorpio energy. Reconciliation in the reverse. This could be the one in the reverse. Keep an open mind. Healing family issues. Perfect timing in the reverse. And get more information in the reverse. Okay. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Does this person miss you? I don't think this person misses you. I don't think they really know you all that much. Like, this is like I feel like this is a very new person. I feel like this energy is very new, okay? Very new. I don't really think of it as like, oh, you've had this whole, you know, tower moment. Oh, you're in twin flame soulmates in separation. Oh, they haven't seen you. I feel like maybe you clicked on this for fun. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say that to everyone because I'm sure you are in separation with someone and you do want to know if they miss you. But I kind of feel like, at least in this certain circumstance, it could be someone that you literally just met, just started talking to, and then, like, you know, you basically went home, either for quarantine, or if you're watching from the future, maybe just like a break, like if you're in college or something, spring break, winter break, summer break, whatever, or vacation time in general, or whatever. I feel like, you know, you could have just started talking to this person. Maybe you like literally just met them, and then like after shortly meeting them, talking to them for a little bit, now you haven't seen them in like a little bit, so you're just wondering, I wonder if they're thinking about me. So not necessarily, oh, do they miss me, but are they thinking about me? And I feel like at least right now, this person is just like, I don't really know you all that much. Like, I don't really know enough about you to really miss you right now. Like, I really don't know. 'Cause, like, let's see. Let's just kind of start from square one, though. The Four of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. If this is a spiritual connection, if you feel that it is, like, you might be more open to that, inclined to that, but I feel like they might not be. If this is a spiritual connection, whatever, I feel like it's a very, very new meeting. Like I said, like, you don't really know each other yet. So you're probably just on here just for the fun of it, just kind of see what answer you'll get. But yeah, I don't really think you know this person enough to be like, do they miss me? Four of Swords. I feel this is really funny. It's like a tower moment is about to happen, and like it might be them. They're completely unaware of it. Like, they don't even know it's happening right now. Like I'm saying, like you could have had like you know, an awakening already. Like, again, if you met them and you feel that they could be like a twin flame soulmate, whatever, like a really spiritual connection, you feel this tie to them. Maybe you first met them and you think you met them a lot. I feel like you're awake to that, like you're triggered, and they're not yet. Like it's gonna happen soon for them. It's like around the corner, and the fire will come to their building, and they'll be like, holy shit, this person's special. But for right now, they don't really know that yet. They don't really know that you're their soulmate. They don't really know that you're their person, I'm feeling. At least for most of you, pile number 2. If that doesn't resonate, watch another pile. But, like, just stay tuned for this one, just kind of see how it turns out. But, yes, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, I definitely feel like there is something to do with, like, divine timing. You have a lot of major arcana cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. But, and you do have, this could be the one, you do have reconciliation, but they're both in the reverse. So, like, I feel I'm just kind of getting this energy of like, ooh, too soon, you know? So again, I don't really think that they miss you. If anything, I feel like you probably watched this reading just to see, like, I think I already said this, but just to see, is this person thinking about me since I met them, you know? Like, I wonder if they're thinking about me. I wonder if there's some mutual energy, whatever. I feel like for you, you probably got like maybe like, you know, love at first sight, or just an instant, like an instant connection was felt when you met them. You felt the spark when you met them, but for them, not yet, not quite. Like they're kind of oblivious to it right now. Okay, so their energy with the High Priestess clarified by the Ace of Swords. I'm just kind of getting like again, it's not that you haven't met this person. Like I feel like you met them, you know them a little bit, you probably had like a quiet conversation or something, you know. Maybe one person is a lot more transparent than the other, like they're a lot more you know, more talkative, you know what I mean? Like one person's a little more talkative than the other, but the other person is more elusive. Like they kind of like to keep the mystery. They don't really like to just, you know, show their cards right away. That could be your energy or their energy. I feel like it's probably just one of you that's doing that. Now this is their energy, but this could also just be like, you know, this could be how they are in this, or how they see you, you know, whichever resonates. It could be cross-watching energy, I don't know. But like, I'm really just feeling like they're just like, I don't know who you are yet, you know? Not to be like mean or annoying or like sound like Mariah Carey, like, oh, I don't know her, but I feel like this person just doesn't know you yet. They don't know you to miss you. Yeah, very new connection. So the High Priestess, for this side of the High Priestess, it's like oof. I'm gonna have to look at the book for this, because I'm trying to think, like, I had this before for this side. I'm trying to think, like, make sure I'm not mixing it up. But I kind of feel like, it's like on this side, it's like, oh, this person knows a lot, they know everything, blah, blah. But on this side, it's more like, oh, this person's so mysterious. Oh, I know nothing about them. Like, oh, they must have a lot of secrets. So I feel like this could be them, you know, which is probably why you're watching the reading and you just be like, oh, I wonder if I'm missing, because they're just very elusive, they're very coy about things. So I feel like it's not that clear to really know how they feel. Like, you know, like they probably just, you know, they can have casual conversation with the Ace of Swords, like very, very casual, lighthearted conversation, but they kind of find a way to talk almost like a politician, or like they're not on one side or another. They're just kind of like giving like very generic answers, generic responses, whatever, so that like they're still talking to you, but they're not that open with you. They're not telling you everything about their life, you know. They're just kind of like, oh yeah, oh god, this I don't know, this, if you're watching currently, oh god, this coronavirus thing is annoying, like I have to fucking stay home, I'm missing work, whatever. Or, you know, they might talk to you stuff like that. Or maybe you're like, oh hey, what you're up to, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm just watching some show, or oh yeah, I'm just kind of surfing the internet, oh yeah, I'm just surfing the web, but they don't tell you what they're looking for, you know. Oh, I'm just watching Netflix. They don't tell you what they're watching, you know. They tell you enough, but they don't tell you everything. They don't dispel everything. They're very private people. Okay. I am getting a lot of air energy from this person. So like they could be like an Aquarius. I'm getting Aquarius vibes from them. Like a little standoffish. But they could also be an Aries or a oh my god, they could be an Aries. But they could also be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That's what I was trying to say. Or Aries, because Aries wanted to kind of show up in my mouth. Aries, what are you doing in my mouth? Okay, whatever. So I feel like your energy with the Ten of Pentacles, I definitely feel like you got it bad for this person. Like again, you met them and immediately it's just like trigger. Like I feel like it was just an instant like transformation. You're just like, holy shit, like this person, like a love at first sight type of energy, a deep infatuation, just like a deep feeling like connection with this person just upon seeing them, meeting them. I feel like you're kind of talking to them and you're like, they're actually really chill. And I feel like you're getting a little ahead of yourself though, because you're thinking about them and you're like, oh my god, I can't stop thinking about this person. I never felt this way before. I feel like I can have a family with them. I feel like I want my friends to know them. You know, you're probably like literally showing, maybe found them on social media, or like showing pictures of them to your friends, or telling like a close family member, like a sibling or a parent about them, like, oh my god, this person is so cute, oh my god, I met this person, they're great, they're amazing, oh my god, I totally want to date them, whatever, like, oh my god, that's my next boyfriend, that's my next girlfriend, whatever, like, oh my god, this person's so close. And I feel like, relax, breathe. I understand. I fully understand, because when I first met my soulmate, my twin flame, whatever, I at first was very friendly with them, and I just thought they were really chill, thought they were funny, whatever, but then, like, literally out of nowhere, I was just like, oh my god, I can't stop thinking about this person, I can't stop thinking about this person. I feel like they manifested me. I feel like they got love at, they definitely got love at first sight. Like, I know that they did. I like literally saw with my own two eyes that they did. But it was like, before I started talking to them, between when they first saw me and when I started talking to them, there was like maybe a month-long pause. But I feel like they were probably thinking about me, and then suddenly I started thinking about them, even though I barely even knew who they were. So I feel like, you know, I feel like for some of you it could be that case where like maybe they actually are manifesting you, but it's very secretly, and now they're kind of playing it off as if they don't care. You know, like they're playing it off like they're not interested in you, but they probably are really interested in you. And they probably in fact manifested you back into their life, or into their life in general. But now I feel like it's like this funny runner, well, not funny, it sucks, this runner chaser dynamic where like maybe at first they really were the chaser, but more behind the scenes, more like in a higher energy, they, you know, just from thinking about you or something. But now you're like the chaser, and now they're the runner, or like now you're thinking about them a lot, and you think that something can happen, and you're just like, oh, I want to be with them. I'm getting some Scorpio Venus vibes, and you're just like, oh my god, I they're so cool, they're so great, I want to date them so much. Like, you know, like maybe like, you know, your friends, like maybe if they see this person, they could joke and they'd be like, oh look, it's your boyfriend, oh look, it's your girlfriend, whatever. And you're just like, guys, shut up, oh my god, you know. But I just feel like there's a lot of like, I feel like it could be a lot of infatuation right now, but yeah, there's just a lot of like, oh, I like this person when you just met them, okay? And it's just a lot of new energy with these two aces. All right, and now so the mutual energy, again, it's new, it's a new beginning. Y'all just started talking, y'all just met each other. So again, I don't necessarily think that they miss you. They could secretly be manifesting you, or maybe they are thinking about you, and because they're thinking about you, you're thinking about them, okay? It might not be like in a, oh, I miss them type of way, or maybe they're just kind of like, you know, they're playing hard to get. They're kind of playing the game right now, you know, just very quietly playing the game. And then later on it will hit them, and they'll be like, holy shit, this person's my soulmate, oh my god, you know? But for right now, I feel like they're just playing some annoying mind game, some like, you know, a love game, whatever. But yeah, so Ace of Pentacles, and then clarified by a Strength card, which is Leo energy. Definitely someone, like a lot of holding back, okay? Like a lot of willpower. Yeah, I feel like this person's really good at hiding their emotions. Similar to Pile 1, but at the same time, very different energies with both these readings. Because like every reading is different in their ways, similar in smaller ways. But yeah, this person, I feel like it could be both of you, because that is a mutual energy. I feel like both of you are kind of playing hard to get. Both of you are kind of like, who's gonna admit they have feelings first, you know? Like, oh, who's gonna admit that they're in love with the other person first? But for right now, y'all are just like, y'all both just playing mind games with each other, which is hella annoying, but do you? I mean, I think I did that before too, so guilty. But well, this Death card in the reverse. Resistance to change, unable to move on. So I feel like you could be very fixated on this person right now, or like even if it's kind of stagnant, definitely there is some stubborn energy where like you don't want to really tell them that you like them, but you are thinking about them a lot, and you're like, maybe your friends are just like, oh, this person that isn't really talking to you, you should totally, what about this other person you were into, or whatever, and you're just like, no, I'm into this person now. You know, like, oh, I met this really cute person that you would totally be into, and you're just like, nah, I'm good. Like, nope, I like this. You know, it's like you're basically staying loyal to a crush, which also guilty. But yeah, staying loyal to a crush where it's like y'all aren't even together, but you're like not wanting to talk to anyone else. Okay, this could literally be like friends are trying to get you to date other people, or keep an open mind. Okay, also LOL, I actually forgot this card was here, but yeah, keep an open mind. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, you might feel very deeply in your gut that this person is the one for you and that this is a twin flame or soulmate. That's probably why you're here. But I feel like, you know, if you're telling your friends about him or her, your friends are just like, oh my god, you don't even know this person, like, you just met them, like, why are you, like, what are you talking about, like, what is their last name, what's their middle name, like, you don't know anything about them, why are you like acting like you're in love with this person, like, they I feel like they think it's a load of caca, and you're just like, no, you're like, guys, you don't understand, like, no, seriously, I really feel this very deep emotion for them, whatever, and they can feel the same way, but they're a lot more elusive about it, they're a lot more sneaky about it, okay, a lot more sneaky about it. And yeah, again, like, whether they're aware of it or not, I feel like they have a lot of manifestation abilities, or maybe a lot of telepathic communication abilities, where, like, you know, they could be over here talking to you in your dreams, sending you messages from their higher self without even realizing it, like, just connecting to you without realizing it, and that's probably why you keep thinking about them, because, like, you know, it's just funny, because, like, that's not really how the reading I wanted it to go, because the question was, do they miss you? But again, I'm like, I don't necessarily think that they miss you, but I think that they're definitely getting you to miss them. That's what I'm getting. They're getting you to miss them. These people are powerful, whether they know it or not. They got some burp confirmation. They got some fucking psychic voodoo juju type of energy going on, that mismanifesting energy. They probably do think about you, and then, like, from thinking about you or dreaming about you or, you know, whatever, suddenly, like, they manage to have you thinking about them to the point where you seem like you're obsessed with them and they don't seem like they're into you at all. Like, damn. So yeah, it's like a reconciliation in disguise, like a meeting of twin flame spiritual connection in disguise. I feel like this could very much be a spiritual connection. It's just that it's so beneath the surface right now that, like, you're probably just questioning things, or you're just like, am I just thinking that? Am I going crazy? Whatever. And again, like, I really feel like friends of yours are just like, keep an open mind. I don't think this is your person. I don't think this is the one for you. I think you're just kind of obsessing over this person. Like there's just that energy of, like, you're literally obsessed with this person, get over it, you know, and you're just like you don't understand. So honestly, don't tell them. If you got feelings for them, like them on the low. Like them on the low. If you're telling your friends about this person and they're just questioning you and they're like, you don't even know this person, you don't know this person, you don't have to tell them about them. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to necessarily say, oh, I don't like them anymore, but just act like, you can pretend you don't like them anymore and still like them. Or if anything, you don't have to pretend anything. You just keep it to yourself. Like, maybe don't mention everything that they do. Don't talk about them so often to the point where your friends are just like, because I feel like the more you're talking about them, the more and more you're liking them, but it's not the right time yet to really be together, because someone could be healing family issues, which is a very common trigger, like, soul contract when it comes to, you know, spiritual connections. A lot of it has to do with, like, healing family issues over anything else, but it could be anything. But obviously for this person, for this connection, something about healing family issues is going to come into play. So right now it's not the right time. It soon will be. I feel like it's still something that's meant for you, that's meant to happen for you, but not the right time. You even have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and then the Death card in the reverse, which is just talking about, like, unable to move forward, not yet. So yeah, not yet. It's really early in this connection. So yeah, like, you can like them still, obviously, but like them in silence, and don't be over here telling your friends about everything that they do, because the more you talk about them psychologically, the more you're gonna like them, the more you're gonna fall in love with them. And then, like, it could obviously, if it's a spiritual connection, there is a deep love, but for right now, you just met them, so, like, I don't really think that deep love has really been triggered yet. So it might be like infatuation in disguise, but it feels like love. But right now, it's not actually. Right now, it's just, this person's attractive, I like this person, and then soon, as the connection, the bond deepens, as As you guys both get stronger connection in the physical realm, then it'll be love. But for right now, it's just more of a crush, a deep infatuation. I don't really think it's like, oh my god, this is the love of my life. So I just highly recommend, if you like them, cool, like them to yourself, or like keep it to yourself, and don't be telling your friends everything about them, because it's just gonna make you like them more, and it's gonna make your friends be like, oh god, this person's so obsessed with them, and you're just like, you might not even be. But just like, you know, just keep it to yourself for now as you get more information about them. I hear people in the hallway. But yeah. So yeah, you just have to wait till you get more information. You don't really know anything about them yet. So just kind of, you know, figure stuff out about them first. Okay? But yeah, so that was like a weird turn of events with this deck. It's like seriously, it's like this person getting you to miss them. It's not even a matter of do they miss you, they're getting you to miss them. Person, I wouldn't be surprised if they had some type of psychic abilities. They might not realize it, but they do. Strong manifestation power, strong manifestation skills. It's like they got you wrapped around their finger, damn. Thanks, pile number 2. Hope that resonated. Let me know in the comments. Alright, moving on to pile number 3. Pile 3? Oh. Pile 3. Does your person miss you? Question mark. The Hermit. Virgo energy. The Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. The Five of Swords. Ace of Wands again. Don't know if there could be a lot of attraction here. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Wands. Two of Wands. Trust. Let go of control issues. Romantic feelings on its side. Heart-to-heart conversation in the reverse. You're ready in the reverse, and unlikely for if they're going to contact you. So in general, will they contact you right now? Currently, I don't think that they're ready. I don't think you're ready. I don't think y'all are ready. So it's unlikely that they will contact you at this very moment. But let's look at this. So there could be some Virgo energy with the Hermit card. We have 2 pentacles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 wands, 1 cup, 1 sword. Okay. So I feel like someone could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, especially Virgo. And then there's also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Someone could have water in their chart somewhere. It could be them. You could have air in your chart. You don't have to. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Basically, it's obviously every element here, but it's mainly fire, and then mainly earth. Okay, so you could be a fire sign, they could be an earth sign, but let's move on. So yes, with the Hermit card, the overall energy. I feel like for the overall energy, there is like physical attraction, but there needs to be something more. There needs to be something deeper than that right now. I feel like right now the heart-to-heart conversation is very much lacking because it's in the reverse. I feel like this is, as of right now, a very, very sexual type of connection, and there are some romantic feelings, but it kind of falters back and forth, that your feelings are real and worth exploring. I feel like it could also be one-sided, and maybe one person has like romantic feelings and the other person is more like, no, this is just physical, or no, this is just platonic, you know, whichever. Yeah, it's like something deeper needs to be addressed, discovered, whatever, with this connection overall. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups in the reverse, the person, like, okay, you could be a masculine energy, they could be a feminine energy, because this is them, that's you. It could be cross-watching, it could be reverse, whatever, so just apply how it is. If you feel this is you, then this is yours. If you feel this is you, then whatever, okay? And don't get hung up on gender, okay? But yeah, so with the Queen of Pentacles. Goodness. I do love getting different cards once in a while, but at the same time, like, I don't remember all of them. There's a lot of cards to remember, damn. But yeah, so, Queen of Pentacles. So, like, okay, from what I remember, for this card, for this deck, it's just, it's someone that, like, you know, it's a very motherly card, very nurturing card. They give everything, but, their foundation is cracked. Their foundation is, not really nurtured because they give everything to everyone else, okay? And that does make sense with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, clarifying that. I feel like there's some dissatisfaction going on with this first person. I feel like for you guys, I feel really strongly to say that, so that might be your energy, okay? I just feel like the energies are reversed right now for this deck, okay? Or there could be a lot of cross watchers in here, okay? But whoever this Queen of Pentacles energy is, which I'm getting heavy Taurus with that card. There's a lot of dissatisfaction because, like, it's just like this person's giving, but they're not really getting like anything reciprocated, you know? So it could be like just really sweet energy, a little more flirtatious, a little more nurturing, a little more caring, but like they're not really getting that in return, I feel like. Okay? It's just not really reciprocated right now. So it could be because you or them, like, they're pushing it, you know? I feel like this person's kind of pushing it a little too much, because let go of control issues. So just allow the situation to unfold naturally. They don't push it, don't rush it. Don't be too don't be too forward about it. Don't be too pushy about it. Just like kind of be a little more laid back about it, you know? It's like, what's the rush, babe? What's the rush? With the mutual energy, with the Ace of Wands, again, very, very physical, very sexual energy, clarified by the Knight of Wands. This might be them or just whoever the masculine energy is. It's just more of like a sexual thing, okay? I feel like if you, this person and you, like, maybe you've already, like, had sex with each other, you know, you've already been physical, already been intimate with each other. And I feel like this person, like this Knight of Wands, is very like in and out, kind of like a fuckboy, fuckgirl type of energy, and they don't really fully know yet what they want. Not fully. It's just sexual. And again, like there needs to be something deeper. Like there needs to be a little bit of healing work. There needs to be more like looking within, more getting to know each other, more heart-to-heart conversation, because as of right now, it's not that it's a not trustworthy, because it is saying trust. Okay, the situation is calling for you to have faith. I feel like you can trust this person. I feel like you can trust each other. It's not like they're not like manipulating or anything like that. I just think that as of right now, it's more of a physical attraction, but there's some romantic stuff going on, but right now I feel like it's more it's not really being expressed the right way. It's more just about physical stuff, okay? But I feel like that's the mutual energy though, and I feel like while one person is being a little more nurturing, a little more like, you know, motherly, regardless of your gender, just a little more nurturing to the other person, this person is like a little defensive. Okay, a little more standoffish. I feel like a little more dominant. I feel like one is more submissive, one is a little more dominant than the other. Like, they don't really come across like that caring, okay? Like, I feel like they're very much like in and out, down and dirty, boom boom gone type of energy. Like, not really like romantic right now. It's just it's more of a laid back energy. And that might have to be just how it goes for right now until things develop, because I feel like there is some romantic stuff there, but not yet. Okay? I feel like for those of you who haven't, you know, had sex with this person yet, and it might be like along the lines of it, like maybe it's like a little flirty happening right now. With like the "you're ready" card, I feel like it's kind of saying like this could be your energy or whoever, whatever. I feel like this energy right here, I feel like Spirit is saying like you're not ready to, you know, hook up with this person because there's a lot of emotional consequences that will happen afterwards. Like, you know, you might get very emotional towards them, or, you know, you'll get feelings for them and they're not really there yet. So, you know, I feel like you're going to get your feelings hurt right now if you jump right into it. You know, you're going to get your feelings hurt right now if you just kind of come in, okay? Otherwise, for this You're Ready card in the reverse, because this is more talking about them, like asking, like, will they contact you? I feel like they're not really ready to open up to you yet, okay? Like, they're not ready for this heart-to-heart conversation with this Hermit card, okay? Like, there's something they still need to do. They need to like really look within themselves, or you need to look within, you both need to look within yourselves, because that is overall energy. But there is a hermit type of isolation, withdrawal type of energy that needs to happen, okay? It also could just be talking about, like, you're isolating yourselves from each other right now, which makes sense in current events, but you're isolating yourselves from each other at the moment, so you're not really able to physically see each other. So I feel like with not being around each other, like, the physical attraction, the sexual attraction is getting stronger because you want to be around them, but you can't right now, okay? So yes, there's a lot of dissatisfaction. It could be like not getting reciprocated, not really getting what you expected or what you hoped out of this situation, not really getting that much contact or communication, okay? There could be a lot of flirty energy, a lot of in and out energy with this Knight of Wands. I'm going to see what else this Knight of Wands could be talking about real quick. Yeah, lust, impulsiveness, energy, passion, adventure, action. I feel like maybe right now you both could be talking about meeting up with each other. You could be talking about hooking up or going on a date, but it's very like all talk, no action. It's very impulsive. But I feel like when it comes down to it, that's probably not gonna happen. You know, like, I feel like y'all are just kind of teasing each other, maybe flirting with each other, but not quite, you know, not quite saying how you actually feel, you know, how you feel. So the question of, do they miss you? Well, for one, it's like I'm dead ass trying to figure out which one you are. Like, seriously, I'm trying to figure out which one you are. Like, let's just do it this way. If this Queen of Pentacles is their energy, regardless of the gender, but if this, like, you know, motherly, loving, nurturing type of energy, like, I'll give everything, whatever, is them, I feel like they do miss you, and they're very dissatisfied in the situation right now, and they really wish that they could talk to you. They wish that they could be around you, that they wish that maybe you would reach out to them more, you know? If this is them, if this Five of Swords, Two of Wands is them, I feel like they're looking forward to seeing you next. They're looking forward to the next time they really get to be around you with this Two of Wands. With the Five of Swords, that's just kind of like, you know, that's like competition, conflict, unless I'm mixing it up. I feel like I'm mixing it up with something else. No, conflict, tension, win at all costs, loss, defeat, betrayal. Okay. So I feel like if you feel that this is their energy, it's like something like they kind of want to find a way to talk to you, to be with you at all costs, whatever means necessary. I feel like there is a lot of sexual tension again. Like, I feel like y'all are probably really teasing each other about, like, hooking up or something, and they kind of, it's like they kind of want to call you on your bluff, you know. But they're just like, let's see if they actually mean that, you know, to actually, you know, meet up with you. And I feel like they are kind of planning on it, but there is a lot of tension because maybe at the moment they really can't do anything. They can't really talk to you. They can't really say anything, you know. So that's like with the Unlikely card, like, just something is kind of getting in the way. There is some conflict going on right now, like, that they really can't find a way to really contact you or be with you at the moment. Hashtag coronavirus, but yeah, like, yeah. whatever it is, no matter when you're watching this, but I just feel like whenever you're watching this, whether it's something as big as a whole fucking pandemic or just a casual, like, oh yeah, I just don't have any gas money right now, there's something getting in the way of them really being able to talk to you, being able to actually meet up with you. I feel like with this person, they don't want to just like text you. I feel like they actually want to meet up with you and physically, you know, so I feel like that's why I'm saying it's a lot of physical stuff. I feel like they're not trying to just like, you know, text you or call you on the phone. I feel like they really want to go up to you and, you know, fuck you, you know. There's a lot of fire energy, like, you know. I feel like this is a very lusty type of connection right now. It could be disguised as romantic feelings, or it could be something where, like, you know, it's on its way. I feel like for y'all, I feel like it could be the thing where, like, you kind of started dating, or like you're just talking right now, you're in the talking stages, and it's like I feel like you both kind of have the intention for something romantic to happen, but like I feel like the conversation kind of shifted from like cutesy sweet to just like dirty, you know, just sexual. I feel like maybe you're both being very bold because, you know, if you really can't go out and actually see each other, you're probably just going to talk about how you're going to do this, and that, but you're not actually going to do it. Not right now, at least. Okay? So with the trust card, yeah, I feel like you can still trust the connection and just kind of trust it unfold. Like, trust how it's going to come out. Don't rush anything. Don't push anything. Just wait for it to... Just wait for things to come around how they're going to come around, okay? Because there definitely needs to be like, you guys need to get to know each other a little bit more. There needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation and being a little more transparent with each other, a little more like open books, and not just talking about, like, you know, sexual stuff right now. Okay? And I feel like we have this Queen of Pentacles energy, could be very, again, dissatisfied with how things are going right now, but it's like, just don't push it right now. Just wait for things to happen how they're gonna happen. Because obviously it's like there's something that's really out of your control with this connection right now, so just kind of wait for it to go over, and then something will happen. But for right now, I feel like this connection is very much put on pause, because I feel like, you know, I feel like you could easily text them, talk to them, but I feel like you guys really want to be around each other physically. Like, you guys really want to physically be with each other. You want to, you know, have sex, whatever. But there is something that's getting in the way of you actually coming into face-to-face contact with each other, okay? That's really out of your control. So you just have to wait for that to subside and wait for it to die down before really approaching each other in the physical. But you just gotta let things happen. Let go of control. You just trust that it's gonna work out. I feel like maybe you might feel like, oh, if I go this long without really seeing them, they might lose interest. But no, I feel like it's saying just to kind of trust it, and even if that does happen, that then this person wasn't for you, you know? So it's like, just trust whatever happens, trust the process, you know? And then I feel like something romantic could happen here, but as of right now, don't lie to yourselves and say that it's romantic when it's just sexual, because this is on its side. I kind of just getting like, you know, laying down on your side, like, you know, having sex. So don't pretend, don't try to force a romantic connection out of a sexual connection. That's all I'm saying. Okay, but obviously that's up to you to decide what kind of connection this is. All right, so it's like, yeah, I feel like either way, like, if this is their energy or if this is their energy, I feel like they do miss you, and there's just a lot of tension, a lot of frustration going on. Okay? Because either way, whether this row or that row, there's tension, there's conflict, there's obstacles, there's frustration, whatever. There's like, damn it, I want to see this person, you know? So it's not like oh, I'm gonna cry, I miss you type of sadness, but it's just like, damn, like, I want to hang out with you, but I literally can't right now. This sucks, like that type of energy. So yeah, I would say they do miss you. You know, I would say that they either miss you or they just want to actually be able to be with you, but right now they can. You know, but not like in a, oh my god, this kitchen's not the same without you type of, like, oh, I'm gonna cry type of miss you. Just like I want to hit this person up, but I really can't because whatever right now. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I want to hang out with this person. Kind of sucks that we can't right now. It kind of sucks that circumstances out of our control are preventing us from hanging out with each other. It kind of sucks. But like, I don't necessarily think that they're like, you know, crying over you or dreaming over you. I think it's just casual, like, okay, yeah, this person's chill, this person's hot, whatever, I want to hang out with them, but right now I can't, this blows, like that type of thing. So yeah, you could say that they miss you, but it's just not like it's not an emotion in an emotional way, it's more like in a sexually frustrated type of way. That's what I'm getting, very sexually frustrated type of way. Alright, so thank you, pile number 3. I hope that resonated for you. Feel free to watch another pile. It's all up to you. Alright, wash y'all hands. Don't touch your face. Blah, blah, blah. Stay safe, whatever. Bye.